Two socks go in, but only one comes out. It's a classic mystery that has puzzled people for generations. Have you ever noticed how socks seem to mysteriously vanish in the laundry, almost as if they're escaping to another world? You put in a matching pair, but somehow, when the cycle ends, one has disappeared without a trace. You search everywhere, under the bed, behind the dryer, even inside your shoes, but it's just gone, as if it vanished into thin air. Today we're going to solve a similar kind of mystery, but with words. Our word of the day is the prefix ds. Ds is a tiny but powerful prefix that can flip the meaning of words upside down, just like a magic trick. When you stick dis onto the front of a word, it changes the meaning to the opposite, making it mean not, or the reverse of. For example, the word agree becomes disagree, which means now you don't agree anymore. Think of dis as a superhero of opposites, swooping in to change the meaning of words and save the day when you need to say the opposite. Let's take a closer look and see how dis works its magic on words, transforming them in surprising ways. Let's start with a simple word, like. It's a word we use every day, whether we're talking about our favorite food, a fun game, or a cool song. But what happens when you add the prefix dis to it? Suddenly, like transforms into dislike. That's right, dis flips the meaning, turning it into the total opposite. Imagine you have a plain sandwich. When you add a spicy pickle labeled dis, the whole flavor changes. It's not the same anymore. Everything is different. The same thing happens with connect. Add dis, and connect becomes disconnect. Now, instead of things coming together, they're pulled apart and separated. Or take the word able. When you add dis, able becomes disabled. That means you can't do something you could do before. The ability is gone. Content is another example. If you're content, you're happy and satisfied. But add dis and you get discontent. Now you're not happy at all, maybe even frustrated or upset. Dis is like a switch that flips the script, changing the whole story of a word. Think of it as a secret ingredient that can turn any word around, giving it a brand new meaning. So, next time you spot the prefix dis, remember, it's there to make things the opposite, to change the direction of the word. From liking to disliking, connecting to disconnecting, or being able to disabled, DIS is always ready to shake things up and surprise you. So keep an eye out for this powerful little prefix. It's everywhere, and it's always changing the meaning of words in a big way. Now, let's see dis in action with a fun story that shows just how much it can do. Leo and Mia were excited for their pizza night. They had been waiting all week for this special treat. When the doorbell rang, they rushed to the door, grabbed the box, and set it on the table. Leo decided to be helpful and went to the kitchen to get plates and napkins for both of them. But when he returned just a minute later, he noticed something strange. A slice was missing from the pizza. Leo looked at Mia suspiciously. Did Mia eat it while he was gone? She shook her head and insisted she hadn't touched the pizza, but Leo started to distrust her. Determined to solve the mystery, Leo searched for clues. He spotted a trail of pizza crumbs on the floor, leading straight to their dog, Sparky. But Sparky was sitting quietly, looking up with big innocent eyes. Leo remembered that Sparky was always obedient. He wouldn't steal food, or would he? Leo felt a wave of discomfort. He didn't want to accuse his friend or his dog, but the mystery was getting weird. He wondered if he'd ever find out the truth. Suddenly, Mia burst out laughing and pulled the missing slice from behind a cushion on the couch. "I was just being sneaky," she said, giggling at her own trick. That was dishonest, but also pretty clever. Leo grinned, using his new favorite prefix. He couldn't help but laugh at Mia's playful prank. Mia wasn't being honest. She was showing a little bit of dishonesty, but all in good fun. Leo realized sometimes friends play tricks, but it's important to trust each other. They both laughed and finally sat down to eat their pizza together. Happy, the mystery was solved. But just as Leo took a bite, he made a face. Mia had secretly swapped his favorite pepperoni slice for a pineapple one. "I dislike pineapple," Leo groaned, pretending to be dramatic. Mia just laughed even harder, and Leo couldn't help but join in. It had been a day full of distrust, discomfort, and dishonesty, all thanks to the mischievous power of dis. Now you'll spot DIS everywhere. Disappointed means not happy with how things turned out. Disease means not at ease, being sick. Dissolve means to break apart and disappear. Disagreement is when you don't agree. Disarm means to take away weapons. DIS is everywhere, flipping meanings and making language fun. Keep your eyes open for more word adventures with DIS.